So you were telling me about your COVID experience.
Yeah, so I lost my husband a few years ago, and I just thought, am I going to cope with this? You know.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it. I think a lot of the things that I was doing, you know, I've been doing them for so long, and then you think you've got to do them because you've just been doing it week after week after week, and then
and you couldn't do it.
I couldn't do it, and it didn't really make any difference.
Right.
You know, I felt quite relaxed about the whole thing, and I was able to get on with my garden and do all those sort of things.
So what were the things that you found most relaxing or best for you during the lockdown?
I think doing the garden, and I think a lot of people did the same, because if you look on Facebook and things like that, people were always putting pictures of their gardens up. This is what I've done because I've been in lockdown, you know. This is what I've done. I haven't spent a lot of money, but this is what I've done.
Yeah.
And it was one funny
now,
thing.
when you're gardening there, in America, gardening is mainly vegetables and things. But you're talking about...
just flowers, bushes, trees.
Yeah, okay.
That sort of thing. And just making areas in my garden which are different. I made a little fairy garden. And, and then I came up with this idea about February of buying a shower curtain with a beautiful scene on it. And I put it on my garage door. I put a photograph of it on the internet, and now everybody's buying these shower curtains. They keep putting these pictures up of their, you know, what they've done with it.
So tell me a little bit more about how do you use the shower curtain?
Literally as a backdrop. Because you can now get shower curtains that have got beautiful scenes on them.
Yeah.
And they're only like, some of them are less than £20.
And so then you put the plants in front of them.
Yeah, that's right. I put pots around trees. Trees in pots.
That's cool.
Just to make something, a feature that you can see and look at.
Yeah. Because you know, in America, usually the feature in the garden is a water feature.
Yeah.
So you know, the koi ponds and little waterfalls and things like that. But it seems to me that in England it's a little bit more. Well, I think there's two different styles. What style do you use? Because there's like the real formal style of English gardens where all the shrubbery is very well maintained, looks like a military haircut and stuff like that. And then there's also the super wild, almost like a hidden, like you can play out there and hide all day long.
We would call it cottage garden.
A cottage garden, okay.
Which is, you know.
Instead of a manor garden, what's the other one called?
I don't know what we call the other one in this country, to be honest.
Oh, okay.
You know, I mean, obviously you get garden that's beautifully laid out.
Yeah.
The grass is beautiful, everything's trimmed beautifully.
Yeah.
And that's more of a showpiece garden.
Yeah.
You know, but
well, I mean that's like Clifton.
Yeah.
You know, you go around their garden, and I'll give them some room here. So, but in your garden, you have what you're calling a cottage garden.
Cottage garden, where I buy things that come up every year. You know,
so perennials,
things that
are those perennials?
the bees.
Yeah. And so, give me some of the plants that are in your garden.
I've got Montbretia. I've got lavender. I've got hydrangeas. I've got this one called whirling butterflies, which is also called Gora.
Yeah.
I've got, I'm trying to think, I've got some geraniums, you know, I've got all sorts of things. Yeah.
So you were talking about the bees. Do you have any other bee habitat besides the...
No, I do have one big bush, which is absolutely beautiful.
Yeah.
And it has lovely pink flowers, and all the bees, they love that.
Yeah.
It's really lovely. Wigelia it's called. Wigelia.
Okay.
And it's,
have you ever seen on the internet, they posted pictures up there of what a bee sees and what a human sees? Have you ever seen that? You need to take a look at it because most of the flowers end up looking like end up looking like targets. It's like they're trying to get the bees to come and do what they need to do. So look on the internet for that particular thing. I think you'll really enjoy it because you seem to enjoy the bees.
Oh yeah. Well, it's nice to have those sort of things, because that's what they like, isn't it? Yeah, we do.
Yeah. So what did you order tonight?
I've got the gammon. Gammon.
What? The gammon.
Yeah.
Okay, so you got a beer. It's a lager there, I guess.
It's a lager shandy.
Yeah. A lager shandy, and then we got dinner. And oh, look at this! Fish and chips are on the table, and we got a cottage pie over there.
Yeah, that's a song, yeah.
And then
That's
there's no mushy peas though. It's just regular peas.
yeah.
And it looks like a kid serving a
Yeah, that's
fish and
Emily's
chips.
one, yeah.
And I want to thank you. And what's your name again?
Jenny.
Jenny. So Jenny, thanks for doing this. This is American on Top, and we're having a good time out here.